Angeles Memorial Coliseum, where so many great events have unfolded over the years, and today this crowd is charged up for a big USC Trojans home game. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the second-ranked team, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Trojans will kick this deep to get us going. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. And the Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from the defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running past the 45. Tackle made after a big gain. The Mustangs line up on 1st and 10 now.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Not much on that play. Brought down short. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Mustangs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking downfield, it's Brown. Close to the tight end. And it's complete downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. That's the 20. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a 1st and goal here.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. They were backed up to start the drive, and some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. And they came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. SMU offense is back out on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Crossing the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Mustangs come to the line to run the hurry-up. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, SMU. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
To throw, it's Brown. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, USC.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. We'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The offense going with the hurry up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Enough for a first down at the 37.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
of the first quarter with the score USC 14, SMU 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The back's got it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Mustangs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And then first down, right back to the running game. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Torres. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Mustangs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Torres. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And the Mustangs line it up with first and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Heading left after the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Gives it to the back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. And we're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
He'll toss it to the back, and the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The shotgun handoff here. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw. It's Brown. Here's a throw underneath to the back. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Over the middle and incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
On third down, he drops to throw. Makes a spectacular diving catch. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Looking to throw yet again. He's moving out of the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. That's a strong stiff arm. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's caught. Touchdown, Southern California.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the cover.
At the 22.
SMU offense is back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. And he pulls in the catch. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. The Mustangs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Launching it. And he's got it. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. First down here for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 30 now. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Mustangs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The ball is caught. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Cannot escape it. Down he goes. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. Got a lane. Can he get in? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. One more play before they head to the locker room. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Mustangs will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Fighting off the tackler. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Nice throw, caught for a completion. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
They try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Aiming for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, SC.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the Mustangs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this off.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw. It's Brown. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30.
4th down.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he finds his target. He has the first. And that'll pick up a 1st down out of the 37.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? He throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Brown. Looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. So second down after the incompletion. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, USA 28, SMU 21.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Kick is up and no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Mustangs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Running past the 35. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now. And the Mustangs will look to convert here on fourth down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, SMU.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. How about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Nice catch made out of the slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kirk.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They'll have to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up third down. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. They've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Well, the offense rolls the dice with its play call here on fourth down, and the defense rolls the dice as well by bringing the kitchen sink. Demolished the quarterback that time on the blitz.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Gets made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. He'll hand it off. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Touchdown, Trojans. This offense is still clicking. And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
I'll tell you what, Chris, with this touchdown, never say never. You know, we're under 15 seconds to go, but with that touchdown, at least you're giving yourself a chance with the onside kick. If you recover it, who knows, a Hail Mary, maybe you got a chance to win the game. Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw, it's Brown. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Oh, look out. The football is free. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for...